Alright, what's up everyone? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Hoard of the Dragon Queen. Gizmo Storm is the DM for this series, so I'm going to hand it over to him so that he can do the recap. Alright, Gizmo, go ahead.
Alright, you guys headed out from the encampment where the lizard folk were using as a rest area. You traveled roughly 6 hours, and then you guys fought a group of giant spiders that just kind of came out of nowhere. And that is where we left off. No short rest, no long rest. And what would you guys like to do?
Cry because I didn't get a rest. I'm very cranky.
Which map are we? Are we on a map, or are we just trying to
We
decide
don't
this
need to
in
be on a
theater?
map.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're so we're still on the river.
Yes, it's not really a river, it's just more of a path cleared through the Mirror of the Dead. And you can see which way they went. I mean, they've got trees marked showing the edges of the path, supposedly,
Holy
on
shit.
where they travel when they go through here.
Was that a speedboat?
Yeah. What sorcery is this? Okay, well then I guess we're just gonna keep going going forward until we can get out of this marsh.
Sounds good.
Alright. After traveling roughly half hour after fighting the spiders, you notice that the spider webs are clearing. There's no signs of the spiders going forward. After roughly an hour has passed since you guys last seen the spiders, you guys can feel a knocking at your boat. It's like you're hitting logs, but you don't see any logs.
Oh, this ain't good. Rano, still being very much afraid of the water, is going to very cautiously look over and see if we can tell what's in there, what's making it.
Give me a perception check. Yep, you see exactly what's hitting the bottom of the boat or what the boat's hitting, which gives you plenty of time to warn the rest of the party if you wish.
Yeah. I would imagine that my warning would be in a form of panic squabbling as I grip the sides of the boat in terror.
As the rest of you hear Rano scream out in terror,
Ah!
Oh no.
What are those?
the giant lizards basically come up out of the water, surrounding all three boats.
Oh no.
We're
Is
never
it
gonna make it to the castle.
we're never gonna make it to the is it initiative o'clock?
Yes, it
It's
is.
like, hi guys, what are you doing? Is it a nice day? Do they still look like they're gonna bite me?
Well, we'll find out once everyone's in the initiative tracker.
Oh no.
Alright, Lou, you are up first.
I am going to cast Scorching Ray with a 3rd level spell slot, so that'll be 4. At the ones all around us.
Don't forget you'll have disadvantage.
Yeah, I know.
Two of
Yeah.
them took. You can see visible signs of damage on two of them. The other two look like they weren't even phased by it.
And that'll be it.
It is now the giant lizard.
Oh no.
We'll just go top to bottom. First two are at Roland.
Oh, hi, Steve. How you doing?
First stats.
All right, next two are going to be at Asifa.
Both miss.
Finron.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Okay. I'm going to aim a Thunder Wave spell at the two lizards to
It's-
our
It's not your turn.
It's not your turn. Those two
I'm sorry.
attacks, the last two attacks were at you.
Sorry.
All right, next two are at Crow.
One hit.
Rano. Rano, those next two attacks are at you.
Yeah, I already took my 10.
Okay. Lou.
Just first one hit.
And for their movement, they are all going to dive back under the water.
Oh, not this again.
Ah! And Asfa yells out, "Are we sure we want to go to this castle thing?"
All right, my thing lagged again. Thank you. And Asa, what would you like to do?
How deep is the water here? As far as I can tell.
Deep enough that you can't clearly see them?
Yeah, that was true with the spiders too, and I was still able to get in there. Oh! I'm gonna hold a scimitar attack for the first one that pops its head up next to me.
Rano.
I had my turn all planned out until they all dove underwater again. I guess 60 feet. Okay. First thing we are gonna do is we're gonna cast a mass healing word, which everyone should be in range. So that'll be 12 to everyone.
That's sweet.
And then I will be using my action to use my last wild shape. You guess I'm in between you crocodile. And then I'll be done.
Angry Crow.
Okay, well, Crow is going to spend a bonus action to use Patient Defense and the key point, and then for his action, he's going to ready an action to make an attack with his Dragon Slayer if an enemy comes within melee range.
Finrod.
Okay. I am going
7
to
for Crow.
give one of my bardic inspiration dies to Rano as a bonus action, and for an action, for my action, I think I'll just ready a firebolt.
Roland.
All right. I'm going to pull out my short sword and then also cast false life on myself. That'll be it.
Lou.
Just a quick question. Since Eldritch Blast fires 2 rays, when you hold it as a action, do you only fire 1 or do you still fire 2?
The casting of the spell, you have to complete it. But yeah, you fire all the rays.
Got it. I'm just gonna hold an Eldritch Blast for whichever one pops up.
Could have been.
Alright, it's not letting me bounce them all back to the surface. You're gonna have to show me that trick when this is over.
Shift click.
Alright,
You can shift click
Everyone
to
that was
select only
holding an
certain
action.
tokens.
Okay, so I'm going to target the one up here next to Finrand.
Gossip and misses.
I'm going to target this one directly to my right.
I'm just gonna target the one directly to my right.
Crow, which one did you attack? I missed it.
Sorry, I attacked the one here next to Finrand.
my poor baby lizards, what are you guys doing? It is their turn. Same attacks as before. First 2 at roll.
First one hits.
Asifa.
Sigh. Just the second one hits.
Finrond, 1 at you.
And disadvantage against me.
And then the 2 at Crow.
Oof!
Okay.
Alright, Rano, 2 at the crocodile.
No! Miss. Haha!
And 1 at Blue.
Oh, fuck me. One of these days I'll actually,
That's a miss.
know what I'm doing.
Asifa, it is your turn.
I swear I start every session like
And they're
that.
still up. Yay! I'm attacking the one to my left.
Reach.
Right! Bonus action rage.
Alright, I'll let that one slide. Roland, don't forget to take the 3 points of damage for that.
Yep.
And your attack, the one on your left, hit.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And then I will do that one again with the main hand for my second attack.
Ooh.
A deck of many things card for Daddy Warbucks.
Oh no.
Yep, that one dies.
I have 2 attacks. I don't get my bonus attack with my offhand because I did bonus rage, but I do have 2 attacks.
All right, man. I will thank you very much for the
Correct.
donation. Appreciate
Anything
that.
else? Movement.
And I'm gonna have to
movement.
figure out with the DM how that works
Crocodile, it is your turn.
and when that'll come into play. All right, Crocodile. He's going to try and chomp this guy on the right. And I'm guessing that's a hit.
Yep, it hits, and he is grappled.
I got you now. That is, I believe that's all I can do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hold on and keep them at surface level, so if they dive, they can't go anywhere.
Angry Crow.
All right, Crow's going to go ahead and attack the one to his right.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the d20.
And then he's going to go ahead and spend a key point to Flurry of Blows.
18. Okay,
So,
d20
I'll
roll,
try to go into the
card
right.
18. I'm not gonna look at what it is. Oh, but then you don't know what it is.
And that one dies.
Yeah, you do. You can
Yeah,
look at the chart, right?
Unarmed strike to the one to the top left.
No, you can't. Okay, you know what? I have to look. I'm just gonna say now, whatever it is,
That
whenever
also
Giz introduces it, he's going to use it.
That's it.
Oh, you know what it is? Okay, cool. Then I don't have to look. Shit, man.
hits. Finrod, it
What
is
did I
your
do?
turn.
Okay. I think as a bonus action, I'm going to give another Bardic Inspiration die to Rano, if I can do that.
I can
If
only have
hold
a player can only have one at a time.
Oh, okay. In which case, I'll give it to Angry Crow. I will then cast Thunderwave at the two lizards to our left.
All right, dude. I will see you later.
Alright, one passed, one failed, and got pushed back.
All right, that's it for me.
Well, not quite. Odd, Thunderwave tipped your boat again, even it did not.
Sigh. At
Alright,
least the boat's between you and the lizards.
Anything else for your turn?
That'll be it.
And you and Crow are now standing in water that's basically at the base of your rib cage. Roland.
All right. I'm gonna attack the one over here. The short sword. And then that's it.
Alright, was that the one on your left or to your right?
Right.
Alright. Lou?
Fire an Eldritch Blast at this one here. Well, actually, one to the bottom left and then one at the top.
The one at the top missed, the one at the bottom hit.
That's it.
Alright. It is now the giant lizard's turn. We'll start with boat number 1. Roll.
Second one hits.
Asifa.
Hit.
Then we go to boat 2.
No.
The 2 dive underwater. And the first one bites at Finra.
Oh, they
And the
capsized
second
their
one
boat
bites
again.
at Crow. Then we move on to boat number 3. The one being grappled is going to try and bite the crocodile that's holding him.
Miss.
The other 2 did not like that blast coming from the boat, so they are both going to attack Lou.
No.
Last one hits me.
Ossifa, it is your turn.
All right, I am striking at the one to my right.
Okay, it hit.
And again. And offhand. I think that misses.
Yes, it does.
Yes, he did.
End of turn.
Ah, rip. That's it.
Well, it's a good thing he's already grappled.
Right.
Angry Crow, it is your turn.
All right. Well, so I'm assuming that they're still adjacent to us, so I'm just going to go ahead and stab the one whichever attacked me.
You know roughly where they are, but not exactly, so it's at disadvantage.
Okay.
All right.
Did it look like I hit something?
It felt like you hit something, but you're not sure if you hit a log or if you hit one of the lizards.
All right, and I'm going to climb back into the boat.
The lizard will take an opportunity attack as you climb out of combat range.
If it's only waist deep, am I not still within 5 feet?
There's a gap that you're more than 5 feet. You moved out of engagement range.
Okay, well, it misses anyway.
Finrond, what would you like to do?
I plan on doing much the same.
Underwave.
All right. Blind stab at disadvantage, but that one misses, so. And what would you like?
Use my movement to crawl into the boat.
Oh.
He will also take the opportunity attack.
That's okay.
Roland, it is your turn.
All right. Pulling out a second short sword, and main hand to my right again.
That hits, and that one starts floating away.
And then offhand to the one to the left.
And that attack missed.
And that's it.
Do it. Use it.
Lou, what would you like to do for your turn?
Gonna throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one.
They both hit, and that one sinks to the bottom, out of sight.
That'll be all.
All right. I'm going to start with the one
There are a
on
lot.
Roland.
Yeah, that's
Ossifa.
Miss.
Crocodile.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Lou.
That's a miss.
Finron.
That's a hit.
And Crow.
Yep.
Ossifa, it is your turn.
Stabbing the one on my right. And a second slash with... Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Wow.
Let's slash with the other hand.
And with
My
that
bad.
last swing, that one also floats away. Crocodile.
Alright, gonna try and chomp the lizard again. Wow.
And that kills that one.
Okay. I guess at this point I'm just gonna, like, the crocodile, after killing the first one, turns his attention to the other one that's been attacking Lou. And I'm gonna, like, climb on the boat. And I know I can't really fit between it and Lou. But he's just gonna kind of snap and growl and try to get the lizard to focus on me. Because I'm a big crocodile. I'm more threatening than the red boy. I don't know. Just...
Angry Crow.
All right. Crow is gonna nimbly fin round here to balance on the edge of the boat and stab this guy here.
Is it my croc bait?
Okay.
Oh, that'd
Well,
be
the
good. I
opportunity
should
attack missed.
totally
Roll
flavor
your
that.
attack.
Okey-dokes.
Probably not.
And then
But he
bonus
didn't
action,
call me on it, so
unarmed
he
strike.
fits in this boat.
And then just slide back down to here. End of turn.
Finrond, what would you like to do?
I'm just going to cast a firebolt at the lizard to our bottom right.
And your firebolt harmlessly splashes in the water.
Okay, that's it for me.
Roland.
alright. Back into my left twice.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Lou, it is your turn.
I'm going to throw 2 more Eldritch Blasts at that.
Choo!
And that would be...
All right. The remaining giant lizard turn. Crow.
Ow!
Yep.
And then he dives underwater. Ossifa.
I'm going to move up here. And I'm going to make a guess at where that lizard is. Did I run into it?
No, you did not.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack at disadvantage.
What direction?
Well, I guess that way because that's where I last saw it.
All right. Roll your attack. You felt the attack hit, but you couldn't tell if it was a log or a lizard.
Okay. Slashing again.
Nothing but water with that attack.
And slash with the other hand.
And again, nothing but water.
13.
Okay, end turn.
Rono.
Yes, I am a crocodile. I'm going to slide into the water and dive down. Then we're going to swim up to the lizard. And we will try to bite. I would like to use my bardic inspiration.
Alright, you were calling it before I said it was a miss. That is now a hit.
Okay, it takes 6. And how far did I move? I have 10 feet. So, dragging it, I would have 5 feet of movement. Can I force it to the surface?
Yes, you can. You do have him grappled.
Good. To the surface!
I'm very talented to not bump into that right there.
Mm-hmm. You thread the needle.
No kidding.
Alright, that's all I can do. As I stare at him menacingly.
Alright. Crow, it is your turn.
Okay, well, Crow is just going to kind of run along the edge of the boat, just do kind of a jumping somersault and try and land, like sort of here. And as he lands, he's just going to stab down with his Dragon Slayer. Oh, I forgot to add sneak attack to that.
No, it doesn't matter. And with that, you kill the last of the giant lizards.
What are the blue dots?
It was bardic inspiration. I used
Right.
mine.
Right.
Alright. Is that end of combat?
Yes, it does.
Croc is going to climb up.
It's been 6 months
Hey!
subscribed to you already. It sure doesn't feel that long.
We'll end our wild shape so I can go back to my caster form. Thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate that. It's amazing, you know? Like, every time someone resubs and it shows, like, the streak, it's like 6 months. Holy shit. 12 months. Holy shit. It's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like we've been doing it this long.
Alright, well, I'm going to eat some berries.
Yes! Yes, we must eat these berries before they expire.
Well, I have 3 left, so I'm going to eat those.
I have 0. Oh, no, it says I have 20. Wait.
I have 3. I'm going to eat 2 of them and it'll bring me to full.
How many?
I don't think I have 20, because we didn't take a long rest. Unless this was from the day before. Do you remember?
Those are the berries that you made the night before you guys went to sleep back at the encampment.
And it
Keep
hasn't...
in mind, you did pass them out. It has not been a full day.
Good, then they still
And
exist.
you passed them out to the boat. Yes, they do.
Alright.
So how many bears do we have?
I think I had given 5 to each boat, and then which
Correct.
means I would also have 5 and Lou would have 5 because there's 20 total.
So yes, and I have two. Actually, I have 2 remaining. I only needed to eat 1, so I can give 2 to somebody. Roland, how are you?
I'm gonna give my 5 berries to Finrond. He looks like he's in pretty bad shape.
Ah, indeed. Thank you.
What
Yeah,
were
Rob-
the
2 berries from Osma.
what were the berries worth again? How many
4.
hit points? I always forget.
4. I missed what you said, Roland.
No, they'd be more than that. You upcasted it before going to bed.
No, I'm pretty sure I only use level 1 slots to avoid confusion.
Yes, you did, and I noted down how many hit points they were when you gave them to us. I'm sorry, what did you say, Roland?
I'm taking 2 berries.
Okay.
Does anybody else need any more berries?
I mean, if you don't need them, Crow could do with a couple extra.
Well, I got 2 more. I'll give.
So,
Sorry, 3 more, not 2.
after everybody eats the berries that they had, how many people are actually still holding good berries? And Rano will ask this. Does anybody require more aid? I can make more.
I could do with stitching a few wounds with those berries.
Does anybody have any remaining?
We've used ours. Carl, what are you going to do? Mush them into the wound?
You know how they work. You eat them, and your wounds magically stitch.
Okay, well then I will use a level 1 slot to cast more good berries. So we have another 10. And I will give 5. No, you know what, screw it. Let's just do it. Do the same thing. 2 slots for 20 berries, and we'll spread them out again. 5 to the first boat. We'll give 10 to the second boat, so he can eat some now and have some in reserve. And I'm gonna give the other 5 to Lou. Hang on to these.
And that's a first level slot, so it's 4 HP again, right?
Yep. Yeah,
I'll eat 5.
You eat 5 right now? Holy crap! How hurt were you?
Yeah, I was still 20 hit points short. I was like
Yikes!
1 point over.
Do you want some of these then? Roland, how far down are you too?
Oh, I'm fine now. We've got 5. Each boat has 5 berries now,
Okay.
so I can give. Finrun, do you want 2 or 3? And I'll hold on to the rest.
I'll take 2.
Okay, I hand over 2. I'll keep 3.
I need a good berry t-shirt.
Would not do to keep all of one's eggs in one basket.
That's a good point, and I hand 2 more to Roland.
Yes, Streamlabs donations is what's preferred there. Although, you know,
All right, after you guys finish handing out the good berries, will you be
Appreciate it.
continuing?
Yes.
Oh, so there's 20 out. I have 0.
All right. As you guys are traveling, roughly another hour goes by.
I have 0.
Everything is pretty much quiet and peaceful. You don't hear anything. Nobody said they're actively searching. Can I get a disadvantage perception check from everybody?
Oof. You sure you don't just want the
Sure
passive?
you don't want to use passive?
I'm not a crocodile. I rolled 19 with disadvantage.
Yes, I could have gone with your passes, but then you would have all failed automatically.
That's that's how the cookie crumbles, man. Did anybody roll higher than 19?
Nope.
No. Ronald, you notice what looks like a lizard folk running in the trees, basically going branch to branch. But you only see the one, so. And he's not moving closer to the boat, he's not moving away, but you can see him.
Okay. I'm I would imagine that Rano he just makes a quick whistle. And if you didn't know better, you'd almost think it was like a woodland creature, like a bird's tweet or something. But it's real sharp and draws your attention, and then Rano's gonna point to the lizard folk so as not to be too obvious. Hey, thank you very much, Ozzy. Appreciate that.
You guys like to do anything?
You want to give someone a
or
crit?
Just keep
For the
rolling.
kitty.
Does it
Does this-
appear to be
Or fail?
like? Is it just passing by, or is it keeping track?
It's basically keeping up with you, but it's not moving closer and it's not moving farther away.
Right, but is he like?
It's almost like he's,
Sorry, go on.
from what you can tell, he's not making any aggressive moves right now.
I'm going to look
How about
at Lou, and then I'm going to look to Crow, and I'm going to mouth the word scout.
let's stop the boats. Just see what he does, if he stops or if he'll keep going.
1707.
Is that the consensus of the party?
He says like, "Hey, let's pull up for a minute."
Rano, being how he is, he looks at the party and he draws a finger across his neck and sticks out his tongue. Oh God.
Crow will look at a consensus for around the rest of the group to see what other people want to do. They seem inclined to
Who's it for?
go with this tactic, or I mean, what does he do when we kind of start pulling up? Like, is he?
He found a spot to also stop. You stopped, he stopped.
How far away is he? Like distance?
Like 35 feet. You can see him directly to your left.
Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that.
Wait,
So-
how far away did you say? Oh no, what did I
5
do?
foot squares. He's like, what, 30, 35 feet away?
35 feet, you say. How far away can I hit him with that ensnare? Oh no, I don't have it prepped! Oh.
Hey, Rano.
What?
I could just shoot him if you want me to. I mean, he's not that far away.
Oh yeah, well screw the rest of the party, they can't hear us. I don't think it is wise to allow him to continue tracking us. What if he alerts others? But I would very much like to see what he has to say.
Well, I mean, I could just, we could just take care of him. Maybe, I don't know.
You said 35 feet, right? Not 30 feet?
I just saw someone measure it out. It was 35 from the center of the boat to where he's standing.
I'm gonna kind of nod at Lou and try to ease the boat closer to him. Just
Not.
no. Just ever so slightly. Just trying to close that 5-foot gap.
I mean, I could just do it.
Yeah, but you'll kill him. I'd like to interrogate him.
Isn't that the point, to kill him?
If we try to move the boat closer, does he like?
He crouches down in like a ready position. Like he notices you guys are trying to creep in closer. You can't quite tell if he's gonna try running or if he's gonna attack.
Well,
if you...
but we do move to within 30 feet.
Yes, you do.
I got you now! So I throw out the thorn whip and I try to yank him out of the tree, but I'm guessing he just sidesteps.
Yes, he does.
Rano's even going to shout that out loud. I got you now! And then he misses.
And I think this is where I need to do my part. Does he start running?
Nope, he's basically hiding, just keeping an eye on you guys, watching what you're doing.
Okay.
Hey, Rano, try again.
Hold on.
With that,
Hold on.
Hang on, guys.
Yeah, lots of... Guess who do you want to do what?
Asta, move your token 5 feet from your current position. Alright, Lou, what were you saying?
So, Rano, should I just, I mean, you could try again. He's not going anywhere. If he runs, I'll shoot him.
Just get him, boy! Before he runs!
He's not running, though. He's just standing there.
Let's see if somebody else wants to do something.
I would like to cast Charm Person on the lizard man.
Ooh.
And what's your save for that?
My spell save DC is 15.
Is he on land or is he also in the marsh?
It's in the trees.
Right now, from where you're sitting, he is sitting on like one of the roots that's sticking out. So he's just above the water, but not by much. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize he was set to roll to G. But he rolled a 21 for his wisdom save.
So at this point, Crow whips out the old gem of brightness and expends a charge to send a 60-foot beam of light.
No.
And he needs to make a DC 15 Constitution save or be blind for a minute.
I was gonna try something
Next.
else, but
I like how he's just letting us, like, one at a time do all this stuff to him.
I'm gonna kind of shout out to him. Hey, listen. We know you're there. My friends here. We thought that you were another animal in the marsh trying to attack us. Can we just talk this out? You come down here. We'll hold off. We didn't realize you were an actual person. And trying to persuade.
In which language?
Common. They can speak common, right?
Would Lou know what languages they can speak?
No, Lou would not know, and he looks like he didn't even understand or hear what you said. He's still sitting in the same spot.
Okay, then I think I'll repeat a similar sentiment in Draconic.
Immediately upon you speak in Draconic, his head just snaps right in your direction, and you can hear him growl the word "now."
Uh-oh.
Nobody was looking for the others. Yep. But you guys are surprised from the other 8.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow. Those initiative rolls.
Yep.
Pretty outstanding, huh?
Wow.
Silver linings and all that.
I like
Right?
how
Could be
he's,
worse.
got that one.
Yeah, my nat 1 is better than theirs.
Hey, wait. What level do barbs get advantage on initiative? Oh wait, that's way later, right?
It's like 6 or 9 for the barbarian.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have it yet. I know that.
At level 9, I think.
Alright, Finron, you see the one you're staring at, but you do not see the other 8 yet. They're there, but you don't see them. What would you like to do?
I shout to my party members, ambush, and launch a firebolt at the one that gave the alarm.
Wait, aren't we surprised?
Yeah.
He can see the one, but it's the other 8 that you guys cannot attack this round.
Sure. Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will give Rono another Bardic Inspiration die.
That should be 4 already. You've used 2 of them yesterday, or last week, and you've already given out 2 this week. You have not had a short or long rest to recharge.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I love you.
That's okay, I'm done.
Roland.
Alright, Roland is going to use an Bloody Blast at the one that we can attack.
And with that, the others start hissing. Rano surprised. Crow surprised. Ossifa surprised. Lizard folk.
I had said I was going to try and flank the original one, which would have meant heading straight out from the boat.
But it's dead. And you haven't
No, but
noticed
the
any
thing
of the
is,
others.
The target you can see is now dead.
all right.
You were basically surprised this round. First 2 attacks at Ossifa in the water.
Both hit.
Roland in the boat.
He's 4 or 5?
Miss.
Next 2 attacks are at Finron.
Second one hits.
Crow.
Miss.
First one's at Rano. Second will be at Lou. After they throw the javelin, they all move in closer. Lou, it is your turn.
Just gonna throw an Eldritch Blast at this one.
No, yeah,
And your
it's
blast
level 5
misses.
is inspiration on short.
Throw the second one too.
That
And-
also misses, and technically, when you throw
Or is
the
it
Eldritch
6?
Blast, they all take off at once. So you can basically just roll all of them at once.
Okay. Oh, that's it.
They're separate
Finrond.
Okay, I'm going to take out my rapier and attack this one directly to my left. And that will be it.
Alright, melee combat in melee range. Why would you have disadvantage?
Oh, I'm sorry, I just forgot to take it off.
So it's a 24 for 10.
Yep. Roland.
Alright, pull out a short sword and attack the one that's right here next to me. On my right. And that's it.
Rano.
Yes, there are a lot of them, and I am panicking. So Rano is going to
What?
point his staff towards the sky and begin to chant in Druidic as a dark cloud begins to form overhead as I call lightning. And we are going to throw this lightning at this square so as to hit the two lizard folk next to Isifa.
And they both failed the dex save.
Alright, that's it for me.
Anchor Crow.
Alright, Crow's going to draw his Dragon Slayer and attack the one that Finrond attacked. And if it's still up, he's going to attack with an unarmed strike. Against the same one.
And with that unarmed strike, it dies.
Okay, end of turn.
Ossifa.
I am slashing at the one above left of me. Carrying
Okay.
the slash through to the other one next to me.
Alrighty.
Diving under the boat and coming up next to this guy and using my offhand to slash at him. Miss. End of turn.
Alright, it is now the lizard folks' turn. We'll start with the one at boat 1. And since you just came up and slashed at him, he is going to attack you. So first 2 attacks are at Ossifa.
Both hit.
Phew.
Alright, next 2 attacks are at Finrond.
Both? They are not. Oh, that's right. The multi-attack.
First one hits.
Then Angered Crow.
Both miss.
Rano. Wow, 2 nat 1s. Okay,
I was very afraid.
and that will be the end of the lizard folks' turn. Lou, it'll be your turn.
I'm gonna throw 2 more Eldritch Blast, the one right next.
And don't forget to take the damage, Lou, from that heavy club and the bite.
He did.
Oh.
He had 10 hit points from his
Yep.
feature.
Okay. I was like, why didn't his bar move? Alright. Anything else, Lou?
Nope.
Finrod?
I'm going to use the rapier on the one to my right.
And that attack misses.
And that's it for me.
Roland?
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my second short sword and then attack the one right here to my right.
Hit. Hit. And with that second hit, that one dies.
And that's it.
Rano?
The storm's still raging overhead. I'm gonna point my staff at the lizard folk next to me, and we're going to obviously target on the far side of the square so I don't blow myself up. So here we go. Ooh, that's much less satisfying, but still 11 damage. And I have to check real quick. I think it's an action to call the lightning on each subsequent turn. Yes. So then I have a bonus action. I will healing word. Can't. Is she in range? Yes, we will healing word to Isifa. For another 10.
Thank you.
And then that I'm done.
Angry Crow?
You said it's been more than 10 minutes since the last fight, right?
It's been an hour since the last fight.
Okay.
They still take half damage on a save for call lightning.
So the one that's next to Finrond, I'm going to go ahead and give him the old stabby. And then unarmed strike.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Safa?
Hi.
And with that attack, that one dies.
And I have used all of my movements because I assume this is still difficult terrain.
Yes, it is.
So I'm done.
Alright, it is the lizard folks' turn. We'll start with 2 attacks at Crow.
Both miss.
And then 2 attacks at Rano.
Misses.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Lou, it is now your turn.
Going to fire an Eldritch Blast at the lizard folk next to Rano, and I'm going to use my
Yeah. oh, it's a net. Never mind. I'm dumb.
And then fire the second Eldritch Blast at the one next to Crow.
And that one misses.
And that'll be it.
Finrond, it is your turn.
Rapier.
And your attack misses.
That's it for me.
Roland?
All right, well, let's go and drop both swords into the boat and then fire an Eldritch Blast at the one next to Crow.
And your blast misses.
And that's it.
Rano?
The still guy? Why, yes, I would like to hit him with this. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ee.
Ouch. Ha!
Take the
At least
6.
he takes all of it.
Silver linings.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Crow, it is your turn.
Okay, Crow's gonna just kind of give a swooping slash with his Dragon Slayer. And then sort of backflip kick with an unarmed strike. Oh, went too fancy.
Ducking under the
Asifa?
boat to come up next to him, burying her teeth and slashing.
Alright, now I have to pay attention. Someone pinged me on Discord and I had to respond accordingly.
Hi guys, how are
And
you?
that one drops into the water and dies.
Is everyone okay?
More or less. I'm starting to get used to this water,
Yeah, I'm
lucky
fine.
as it is.
I can't wait to be rid of this accursed marsh. And free of this infernal boat.
I'm gonna eat one of my berries.
I'm gonna eat.
I'm going to eat the 2 I have.
I will maintain
Crow.
concentration on the call lightning for the next 10 minutes. So if nothing happens within, then just let me know and I'll drop it.
I've
Crow will
eaten all
give
3.
Finland another berry. After you, if I give you another berry, do you still need more?
Hey, get out of here.
I think I'll be all right.
Okay, so I've still got 2. You've got 1.
Let's test out this new thing.
Alright. As you guys go back to traveling, it's pretty much just your normal sounds you would hear in a marsh.
Well,
You know, the usual crickets, birds, small animals.
what does it do? People that have Prime can add stuff into a community chest. Once there's stuff
Sorry,
in
I
the
was moving
chest,
tokens.
I can choose to open it and it rewards
But
people at
you
random
guys
in the
pretty
chat.
much don't see anything else.
And you
that
can
would be
get
of concern.
free add-ons for games, free games. It
Seems
just
like
kind
you
of
guys
depends
are
on
going
what's
to
being
have
given
a
out.
peaceful trip the rest of the ride.
Okay. So I get rid of this.
So we go on for how long?
For about another hour.
Does that mean we get a short rest?
I thought we already cleared that rowing a boat is not classified as light activity.
Ooh. Ooh. No, you did say that earlier. Okay. Ooh, I have to change that macro. Do me a favor, PB&J, roll a d20. Because the Wondrous Magic table has changed.
But like I said, you guys hear
And
the
you see that
basic
now
sounds
they
that
are-
you would hear in a
There are
swamp or in a
many different
marsh.
tables based on rarity. So the give gift command is
And
for a
then-
table F item.
A lot of the insect noises, they stop. And from the trees and the water itself, jump some friends that want to play.
Exclamation D20.
Oh, now what are those?
So 16. It is a Cloak of Elven Kind. Alright, I will add that into the campaign.
That's-
Froggies. Are these giant frogs or regular frogs?
They are giant frogs. That was a token that came up when I pulled it off the page.
They are beasts though, right? Yeah, they're beasts. What am I saying? So I'm gonna, as they come up, I'm gonna start making croaking noises. And as I try to communicate with them and let them know that we are friendlies. It's not a price. That's for free for using bucks. No, it's table F.
And it looks like they do understand, but the hunger in their eyes tells you it's not going to make a lot of difference.
Oh no. I don't want to kill the froggies.
I need initiatives.
Oh. Oh. 1 4, damn it. 1 4 8 9 8 4. Ah. All right. Who is the target? Which player?
Alright, Finneron, you would be up first.
Okay. I am going to launch a firebolt at the frog dead ahead of me.
Alright.
And that'll be it.
Angry Crow?
Okay. Yeah, so Crow is going to go ahead and draw his Dragon Slayer, seeing these frogs accosting the boat of his friends. He's going to kind of move over to here, and then he's just going to hop over onto this boat.
Oh shit! I forgot I had that.
Movement wise, 25, so like 35 feet moving past Rano.
Okay.
And he's just going to slash at the one to his left. Ally next to it, and boom. Okay, and then go ahead and unarmed strike, non-lethal. Sorry, ignore the 4. Doesn't have sneak attack.
And that one falls unconscious.
End of turn.
No.
Ossifa?
I'm gonna move up there, shifting around, rolling very carefully. I am going to slash at the bloodied one.
Since it's also table F, that means we can reduce.
And that one dies.
All right, I'm going to slash at the one on the other side of Roland. And then I'll use the offhand against him, probably.
Okay.
I assume he's still up. I assume they have more than 6 hit points.
There we go.
And that will end my turn.
Alright, it is now the giant frog's turn.
No!
We will start with the first boat. That one is going to jump over both of you.
Do I get an op attack?
Yes. And then that frog will also jump over the other 2 frogs. And then the ones up front, there's 5 of them, are going to attack Roland. They look at Ossifa, they look at Roland. Roland's smaller.
Yep.
Okay, you are also grappled. 3, 4.
Give it to Junior, he
All right, so
says.
a total of 5.
Just the
That's
first.
that's pretty amazing.
Bottom boat, that one is going to jump.
Put that up there.
Wait, isn't that one unconscious?
Yep, I grabbed the wrong token.
Okay. Yep. Crow will go ahead and take a slash at that one. And sneak attack will be active because it's next to an ally.
They can still get sneak attack on someone else's turn.
Yeah, it's on the turn, not on my turn.
Yeah, it's. Yep. He's right. Sneak attack is once a turn. So a lot of rogues will sneak attack on their turn and try to set up reactionary attacks to get it again.
Okay, the 5 toads on the back boat are going to take a look at the 3 passengers. We're going to go after the smallest target. Lou, all 5.
Why is Rod of the Pack Keeper not on the compendium?
That hits.
Okay, you are grappled.
They
Attack
have a
2,
goofy name.
3, 4, and 5.
Only the 18 hits.
Oh, because it wouldn't be. It's in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Okay, Roland, it is your turn.
Alright, so it's just a strength check to break the grapple.
Yes, it is. Alright, and you broke free.
I assume that took my entire turn.
Your action.
Yeah.
Okay, Rano.
I don't want to hurt my little friends. So I guess we will shillelagh my quarterstaff. And we're gonna try and give the little froggy a gentle bopping.
That one right next to you is unconscious already.
Oh,
I just couldn't find I couldn't find the symbol for unconscious. I'm trying to figure out which one.
then I will hop into the water and we'll attack the one next to me. Non-lethal. And then that's it.
Why'd you roll with disadvantage?
It's probably still toggled from before. Why would I have this?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
No, it's 22 for 6.
Okay, Lou, it is your turn.
You make a strength check to get out.
Yes, you do. Yep, you break the grapple too.
And I don't know what to do.
You have a bonus action? If not, I think you're done.
I do, yeah, I'm done.
Alright, spin around, it is your turn.
Another firebolt at the froggy just below Roland.
And with a loud splash, that one dies and falls into the water dead.
Okay, that's it for me.
Angry Crow?
Alright, so Blue is no longer grappled at all.
He is not grappled at all.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and see. So that one's dead, right? So I'm going to go ahead and attack. Oh, it's not? Oh, he attacked. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. And if it's still up, then nope. Okay, so the one over here, he's going to make an unarmed strike. Again, non-lethal. And that will end his turn.
Asifa?
I am going to slash at the bloodied one next to Roland.
And that one dies.
I didn't know Rod had that last
Okay,
rider.
I
Well, last
will
rider.
carry the slash
Oh, you mean
through
this?
on the
Yeah,
one
that's why
next
it's so
to it
good.
immediately to my right. And then I'll use the offhand on the same one.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Turn.
Okay, it is now the giant frog's turn. We're going to start with boat number 1.
I swear to God, I will hurt you.
Roland.
Last one hit.
Okay, you are grappled. Lou.
20 hits.
And you are also grappled. Roland. You are still grappled. Bonus action?
Nope.
Rano?
Said that these frogs were attacking because they were so hungry. I'm going to I'm gonna move around and putting away my quarterstaff. I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna pull out one of my rations and try to convince the frogs to stop. Once again, croaking and trying to communicate that I will feed them. Do you want me to make a roll? Because I intend for that to be my action.
Yeah, that'd be a persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see any immediate effect of your persuasion.
I was hoping you'd say animal handling. Alright, I'm done.
Lou, it is your turn.
I'm going to. It's just disadvantage if I try to cast a spell and grapple, right?
It'll be disadvantage anyways, casting a spell in melee range.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast an Eldritch Blast of this one right below me. I didn't have disadvantage toggle on, so there's first. And then, which one was grappling me? Then I'll fire my second Eldritch Blast. And that'll be it.
You're killing all my frogs.
Another firebolt at the last frog next to Roland.
Oh shit.
There's 3 frogs next to Roland. Which one are you targeting?
One to the lower right of him.
Okay.
That is it.
Alright, Crow?
Crow's going to go ahead and slash at the one that
You didn't
has
say anything?
Luke grappled, non-lethal.
Wait, what are you talking about? Did I miss something? No, I was just watching Discord because a bunch of new
is it
people
still
all
up?
showed up at the same time and they're causing a ruckus.
I'm looking for the unconscious symbol again.
Okay.
Top row.
He's gonna squeeze past and attack the one down here. Unarmed, non-lethal.
To your left or your right?
Sorry, to my right. And that will end his turn.
Giant frog, giant frog, giant frog.
Osifa.
I'm slashing at the one to my right.
Oh, I saw giant lizards too.
And that one dies. Whirling around to slash at the one on my left.
They're not CR1 half, are they?
Assume that misses. Offhand to the one on my left.
Oh, they're CR1 quarter.
And that will end my turn.
Alright, it's Giant Frog's turn. We'll start with the top boat. Roland.
Miss. Miss.
And Lou.
Does it?
Those both hit.
Roland, it is you're still grappled.
Which frog had him grappled? Is it one of the ones I killed? Oh. Too bad.
Oh yeah, ranged attack rolls. You're right.
Rano?
Alright, so they're ignoring me. Rano is going to reluctantly give in. He's gonna pull out his shiny new mace and give it a good thwap. Or maybe not so good, but you know.
And would you like to do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Lou?
Throw an Elder's Blast at this one.
And you just killed the unconscious one.
And throw the second one at this one next round.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Finron.
Okay. Another firebolt at the same frog.
Did I yeet yuck? Yeah, I did. I got tired. He's been told 5 times in the past 30 minutes to read the damn rules, and then he got an attitude with Snarf when Snarf was just trying to point out why he kept getting told to go read the general chat.
Yeah, your Crow?
Crow's just going to go ahead and
Like I
slash him
don't have time to.
The one to his right. Both attacks are going to be non-lethal. And that will end his turn.
Asfa?
I am slashing at the remaining one next to my left.
That's
Okay.
right. That's about what it equates to.
Roland, you are no longer grappled because that one dies.
Alright.
I'm going to move to the back of the boat, looking the other direction, and then end my turn.
Alright, both frogs remaining are both unconscious. Alright, would anyone like to do anything to the unconscious frogs before I clear the tracker?
No.
Well, I'm just
Oh,
going to cut some legs off.
of the unconscious ones?
Yes.
You monster.
We've been traveling for far too long. We need food.
Crow will.
Are you okay? We could use the dead ones.
No, no, they've been already eviscerated by us attacking them. You gotta get the fresh.
See, he knows.
Crow will place an understanding hand on Rano's shoulder and say, "Take heart, friend. Even the unconscious one could probably end up in the belly of a crocodile or some large fish."
I would like to point out, we actually don't need food. Berries provide a day's worth of nutrition and sustenance.
I'm sick of berries.
Berries are good for you, god damn it!
Listening, he's just hacking away for legs.
So why are you all up in arms about us killing these giant frogs? What makes the difference between them and the giant lizards or the giant spiders?
Because Rano over here is a supporter of all life.
But he didn't do the lizards.
Because those are humanoid. They don't. They're
No,
not as important.
he's talking about the giant lizards. It is simple.
Yeah.
Those creatures were aggressive, hostile, attacking us because we were in their territory. These ones were not. They were simply hungry. If we could have fed them, they would have left us alone.
Do you have a bag of giant frog food on you?
I can produce food at will. So yes,
Well-
given enough time.
Well, at least most of them are no longer hungry, and these ones are gonna make Roland not very hungry.
I don't agree with harming the creatures of nature if it's avoidable. And that is the distinction. The lizards, the spiders, they would continue attacking us no matter what. But this didn't have to happen.
Roland, can I get a dagger attack with advantage because your target is unconscious for the two toads you are trying to cut the legs off of?
Okay.
And the other toad?
Goodbye, frog. We'll miss you.
And all targets are dead.
Ronno's gonna just climb into the boat. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not feeling very safe with Lou. He's mocking my beliefs. I'm gonna go hang out with Finron.
Well, now it's just me and you, Crow.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Ha-ha! The two young guns ride together."
Oh no.
Well, at least we don't have to hear about him and, nature.
I hear that and I look back and shoot you for some serious stink eye.
Ah, crap, you heard me.
Looks like Twitch heard you too.
That's what I was just thinking.
Right? Yeah, I can't do that. That's.
I hate that the ones on the dice. And the
Crow does mention the fact that well, it is definitely a waste to just sort of leave the frogs lying around. So he's just gonna pick up a frog and just start eating it, like entirely raw.
Ugh.
Yep.
Oh. Crow, do you not have any rations left over? Or?
Oh yeah, but sometimes a little bit of protein's good, and he's just munching the entire thing.
Like it's
Ugh.
oh God.
Ronno is glad he's got his back to you.
Just totally unconcerned with the potential health detriments of eating a raw frog.
Hey, I have an idea. What if we lash our boats together and weigh anchor? That way we can take a brief moment to rest.
I honestly thought you were going to say the idea was to cook the frog first.
I'd remind you then that Ronno is a vegan. He doesn't eat meat.
I'm up for a rest.
I would like a
Although I know when we discussed it before, we can't rest while we have to steer the boats, but we were also rushing to get ahead because we're following the cult. You know, we don't want to lose them.
It's mid-afternoon.
Yeah, but they're what, a day ahead of us?
What if
A
we
day or two ahead of you.
Isn't
wait
it-
till night when they're probably resting? Then we rest.
Well, I can go
I mean-
either way.
However you want to do it. If we take some time to catch our breath, I'll be able to, at least if darkness falls, I'll be able to attempt to keep watch.
I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
But if you want to press on,
I don't know.
Can we
then we can.
I
can
know
we tell how far we are from the castle?
that's good. Yeah, can we see it or?
You can see what looks like a clearing in the distance where it could possibly be the castle, but you're not close enough to actually make out any details yet.
How far in the distance are we talking? Like another 10 minutes, another hour?
Like another 6 hours.
Okay.
And we've been getting an attack about every hour this afternoon.
Maybe all the more reason we shouldn't wait here. It's dangerous.
I agree, especially if we can find some solid ground where we can, regain our energies and march forth as true heroes.
Or at least trudge through the muck forth as true heroes.
Onward.
Yep. Move forward.
I wish I had shape water or something now so I could magic the boat forward.
All right.
Tally-ho.
After traveling another hour, nothing spectacular happens. The scenery really doesn't change. It's the same dull, drab mire that you guys have been looking at for the last 10 hours or so. And then after rolling some more, another hour passes. And surprisingly, still nothing. A couple more hours pass like this where nothing jumps out. You can't see anyone following you. Everybody can start to smell the smoke of a fire that's burning somewhere, but you don't see any smoke, but you can smell it in the air.
You said this was 2 hours after the last time? So 4 hours since our last attack?
Yeah, you guys have gone about 4 or 5 hours since your last attack.
Okay, so at this point, Crow's going to be on alert, looking out for potential danger, especially smelling fire. Something will probably be somewhat close.
Yeah, looking for the smoke.
Okay. I don't know. Rano's just gonna crouch down, trying to make himself small in the boat. I'd imagine I'm bumping into Finrond as I try to do so. Keep quiet. Something is amiss.
You guys can see in the path that's been basically cut through the trees and the reeds and stuff sticking up. Where it bends around a corner. As you guys come around that corner, you can see a small camp of what looks like lizard folk scouts. And basically, they are having their evening meal right now. So they're not really paying attention. They're just worried about filling their stomachs.
Should we just let them be, or should we ambush?
Can we move around them?
From where you are in the boats, you can clearly see the path that you guys are following goes right past them. There is no way to sneak by unless you abandon your boats and risk walking.
How many of them are there?
You can see 6 of them.
Okay. And based on the size of the encampment, does that seem about right, or does it seem like it could hold, like, easily hold like another 20 or 30?
From where you're at, you can see one lean-to, and you can see the 6. They're huddled around a very small campfire. But it doesn't look like it's bigger than that. It looks like it's basically designed as a watch post.
Okay.
Well, Crow, if we have to ambush them, I could drop a fireball, and because they are pretty close together.
That is true.
Since it looks like there is. Sorry.
Ideally, we want to try and get close to spring our attack, if we can.
Yeah.
Maybe if we get down low, they'll come closer to us. They just see the boats going on past.
If
Roland, from where you're sitting in front, you can tell you guys cannot get any closer than you are right now without alerting them. Because
I
the path
see.
basically opens up right past them.
Is
I
it about
see.
dusk now?
You got a couple hours yet before nightfall.
I say we let the boy do his attack, wound many of them, and then, if they wish to engage us further, they have to come to us.
Agreed.
So I hold up my arm like I'm getting ready to signal an artillery strike, and I look back at Lou.
And
Right, Crow will just suggest that he moves further forward so that he can engage quickly if he needs to.
If we move forward any further, they'll notice us, is what Giz said.
When I say like move forward, I mean like jump ahead onto like a different boat. Like move further up onto like say the first boat.
Well, and Asifa's thinking to get out of the boat so that I can just move. Where's the camp in relation to us?
Right now, there's a slight bend where your boat is sitting, Asifa. You and Roland can see that it widens out, and the path rolls right past them. Where the other 2 boats are sitting, they can barely make out the camp through the underbrush.
So they're essentially straight ahead of us.
Essentially, yes.
How far away?
like how many feet? Like less than 150?
We shouldn't have said that part. Yeah. Now that you ask, I think it's about 151 feet away.
It's about 150 feet and 1 inch.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It extends 20 feet.
Yes, the 20-foot radius beyond that.
Yeah, and plus he can still move forward, so it's in range, right?
Yes, you can hit the encampment where you are.
So, with my hand raised in the air, I make a chopping motion towards the encampment. Fire! Fire! There it is.
Oh my gosh, all those ones. And
No, it's even. It's like right in the
it
middle.
is even.
Yeah, 3 1s, 3 6s.
Those numbers look like Christmas.
It does. It's sweet. Christmas with snow.
That's a lot of
All right.
damage.
Yeah, half damage on fail.
I thought there were 6. There's only 5 there.
One was whispered.
Oh,
The whispered was a fail.
I'm gonna say something ain't adding up here.
Yeah, I forgot that they did a check earlier, and that's how you guys were able to spot them. All right, your fireball hits. Now, what would you guys like to do?
What do they do?
Yeah, what are the consequences of this fireball?
Screaming fire.
Those on the front boat basically see the fireball hit, and you do not see any movement at the camp after the smoke and stuff clears from the fireball.
Oh,
Asifa approaches.
Crow will too.
As does Finrod.
Roland's going to ready an Eldritch Blast in case any of these things pop out.
Yeah.
Crow has his Dragon Slayer drawn, and also his Tanto.
Rano has staff and shield at the ready.
And Asifa has 2 scimitars as usual.
Also,
All right, as you guys approach the encampment, you can see bodies scattered. Some of the bodies have been torn apart by the blast.
oh god.
So, well, I mean, come on, they rolled 3s and 4s on their saves. Yeah, there was nothing left of them as a whole.
Don't forget to gain your temporary hit points. You
I
killed the
was
thing.
just about to say that. I was right before we started moving up. I was about to whisper you and be like, "So did I gain any temp HP?" So is there like nothing left?
Well, from what you guys can see, like I said, a lot of the bodies have been basically obliterated, blown to pieces, and you do not see any movement or hear any sound near that encampment.
If you don't mind, this would be a good time to drop off some Twitch God stuff. Let's say we find a box in the wreckage that seems to have survived, and opening the box, there is a black rod that seems to be made of a marble-like material, but it's got red, so it's black and red, marble-ish in design. It looks somewhat infernal in nature, and it's very, very cool to the touch. There is also a green cloak with a hood, and this cloak seems to be made of very fine material. You saw what I whispered you earlier, right? Do you want to do that now, or do you want to put it off till later?
And stuck to the bottom of the box, you find
Oh god. Okay. On the bottom of the box is a single card. It is currently face down, and as Rano looks down at it, he recognizes it immediately. It is a card from the deck of many things.
Ooh.
So if you guys haven't seen the update that went out in the cast chat about a month and a half, 2 months ago, when somebody purchases a card from the deck, it goes to a specific person. and that person has to decide if they're going to draw the card or if they're going to leave it.
Who did it go?
It went to me. So I don't know what it is yet. All I know it is number 18 on the list.
What happens if you leave it?
If we leave it, nothing happens. It just sits there. But somebody donated to the Kitty Medicine Defense Fund, so we're not gonna let their money go to waste. I will draw the card.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Do it.
Do it.
So card number 18 is
For the kitty.
the moon. And what is the moon? Alright, he's gonna be right back. So I guess we'll look it up and then we'll be with. Oh.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Ah.
All right.
Oh, no. What are, oh. What are we gonna do?
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
It says you're granted the ability to cast.
Yes. So I think
So we don't
if you
have to do it
fail,
right now.
if you fail, well, it's part of the card's resolution. It's
Oh, okay.
immediate. But or I mean, I guess it's Giz's call if he wants to let us just pocket 3 wishes for the future, or if he wants us to decide now. But
I feel like
I
he would
think
want it.
if you use it for anything outside of the spell, we would suffer the wish stress. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay. Wish is literally the most powerful spell in the game. And it has stipulations. You can use it to cast any spell of 9th level or lower. So literally any spell, regardless of material components, and then it just happens, right? Or there's a bunch of other suggestions. And if you use these suggestions, then you don't suffer wish stress. There's no complications. If you want something other than what is listed, then you have to make a roll. And if you fail the roll, then you can never cast the wish spell again. So that's what I'm saying. If we go outside of those listed abilities, we might lose the rest of the wishes. Or, that's when Giz gets to try and be creative and muck things up. But those are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
a lot of.
Do you want to roll 1d3 and see how many wishes we have?
Well, I wanted Giz to. Well, it'll be in the log.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Those abilities affect the stress too. It's only spell duplication that is free. Two. So we get 2 wishes.
Oh no. What are we even doing?
It's not we. It's me.
Wait, what
But
are you?
we're discussing it as a group.
That's what I mean.
So Rano is got like this happens, right? And he would understand what's going on, and then he opens it up. Well, what do we wish for?
Well, what is wishable?
It's a wish. It bends the fabric of the multiverse itself. We can ask for anything.
Yeah, but what are we gonna possibly wish for? I mean, there's so much.
Immortality?
That sounds like it could go wrong.
That sounds like it would be terrible.
Indeed. It's, heroes are never immortal.
I
The
know what
deeds
we
of them,
need.
The heroes themselves do not.
We can wish
What do
to
we
be
need?
refreshed, to have ourselves, our bodies mended, as if we had rested. Although I think I may be thinking too small.
For something that could be with infinite possibilities, it's too small of a chance, too low of a risk.
What if we wished for an item to aid us in the identification of other items? It seems to be something we struggle with. And I kind of pick up the Berserker axe and look at it, and then look a little sad over at Isafa. It could avoid any further mishaps.
I think something like that would be perfect.
It would definitely be a good thing.
Okay, but out of character, the stipulations say that we can create an object of great value, but it can't be magical. So, what item could help us identify things in the manner you're
We would be
suggesting
asking
that
for
works?
something magical. We're not limited to only those effects. It can be anything that Giz allows. Or, I mean, even if he doesn't allow it, we can still wish for it, just the wish would fail. Here, I'm going to share with you guys the full text.
Yes, I know, I get that part, but you also said that if we did something outside of the stipulations,
Even those
it
stipulations would
risk.
roll wish stress. Anything other than
Okay.
casting another spell would make wish stress.
Okay, then I guess we have nothing to lose.
I mean, what? No, I don't want to even look. Did you see what it was, Giz?
The moon card?
Yeah, and we rolled a 2. So we have 2 wishes.
Yeah, I see the 2.
And we're trying to decide what to ask for. Rano is suggesting that we either ask for an item that can cast Identify, or, and this just occurred to me, maybe we can twist the magic of the multiverse and I could learn Identify.
That is a good idea.
I think that sounds better.
All right. So, but that's so that's something. What's the other thing?
Well,
What do we want to do for number 2? Personally, something else that we could do. We survived Greenest. We saw there was the blue dragon. We could try for the everybody gains resistance to a permanent resistance to a damage type. We could go lightning, so that the next time we see Lenathon, he doesn't insta-murder us. Or we could do fire, or, anything.
I was thinking, since we are tracking down the cult of the dragon, those who worship the fiendish dragon goddess Tiamat, we should perhaps also wish for an item that could be capable of harming a godlike being such as her.
I think that's beyond the scope of the spell, friend.
Well, any other thoughts?
Alright. Well, let's go with the first one and see if we punt it. If we punt the second. So, I'm going to hold my arms up to the air. And while holding the moon card, I'm going to beseech the Great Mother. Dear Blessed Lady, I would like the ability to cast the wizard spell Identify.
And you hear a voice answer back down and say, your request is granted. Your next level up is a bard. 1 level, so you have the spell.
Wait a minute. Is that a forced, like, I don't want to lose any more classes out of druid. So is that in addition?
That would be a negative.
Do I get it right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Compromise. I dig it. All right. What about wish number 2? I want to be a bard. Damn it.
I don't think the ability to resist the elemental effects of dragons, particularly that lightning one, would be.
But the next dragon we face could be a different one from the one we encountered in Greenhest. We could encounter everything from lightning to fire to acid. How would we know which one is best?
Oh my god, this is... We just do what we know, right? Wait a minute. Trying to give me a level in... Ooh, perception. Yeah, I like that. I look to the party. I don't know.
Out of character, maybe we could wish for the entire party to have advantage against dragon breath attacks in general.
Yeah, but advantage isn't... If you pass the advantage, you're taking half damage anyway.
Yeah, but it's against any kind of dragon breath attack. So it could be lightning, fire, whatever. Basically, it's the effect of that dragon guard chest piece.
Identify. How many spells do I get? 4? Blah, blah.
Anybody else have input on what the second wish should be?
If not, I'm just gonna pick something I want.
Oh no.
I guess no, I'll never cast it.
Is there a spell that could create like a permanent transportable safe space for us to rest?
Not one that I would have access to.
I think maybe our best bet would be to wish resistance to something.
Yeah, I think resistance to a damage type we've already seen, such as the lightning, would be good.
Fair enough.
What's a good level 8 spell or below that I could take as a druid? Hold on. Gizmo, do we have to use both the wishes now, or can I hang on to wish number 2 for a later date?
You've already accessed the power of the card. You need to finish the card.
Balls. A simulacrum at level 6 though? Come on, that's kind of shit. Where are we right now? We're still in the swamp?
You're at what looks like a small encampment or a small like outpost, like a scouting outpost, surrounded by a bunch of lizard folk parts.
Are there trees nearby?
Sticking up out of the marsh in lots of places are trees. Some in better shape than others, some worn, some dead. Most of them are dead.
Okay. Well then, I would like to use the wish to cast a spell. I'm gonna walk up to one of the trees, and I'm gonna wish to cast Awaken.
You used your wish to bring a tree to life.
Yes, I did. He will be a great asset to us. And I reach up, and well, I'm assuming if Giz is gonna mess with me in some way, or try. Well, I don't know, because that's literally the only thing you can use wish for that won't do anything terrible.
Does that mean you'll be able to shift into awakened trees?
No, I can't. I can't shit only beasts.
Okay.
Oh, yes, he might be useful against anything other than creatures that can, I don't know, breathe fire. But hey.
We have yet to see a red dragon. The only one we saw was blue.
Well, have you ever seen a tree struck by lightning? You know how like all the bark falls off and it cracks into pieces?
What's the name? What kind of...
Anyway?
Get the fuck out of here.
The tree that you awaken does seem old and brittle, but sturdy for now and for the most part. But you can see that it is definitely well aged.
Okay.
The point is, Newt, the die has been cast, and the spell was not ours to choose.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna pat the tree, and then I'm gonna reach my hand up, and as we share a telepathic bond, it's going to reach down to meet me, and I'm gonna have the tree lift me up into its branches. No more accursed boats for me.
Can we name the tree?
Yeah, we have to name the tree. I was just Googling to see what kind of trees grow in swamps.
How about we call it Grover?
Oh. But it's a swamp. You don't have groves in swamps.
Mangroves.
Mangroves.
Alright, I don't know what that word is. Let's pretend that I do.
It's a kind of tree.
Is it? Oh.
It
Yeah,
grows in
it is.
swamps.
It grows in swamps and like on the coastline and stuff.
What is it? Spell it?
I'll talk it, yeah.
MANGR. They
Oh,
help
I've seen
protect
these.
coastlines from storms and all.
Okay.
Yes, that was exactly the kind of tree I was expecting.
Or if you're a stickler for the swamp thing, we can call it Quagmire.
Winning. There it is.
I like it.
All right, we have a.
Does the tree have an overactive sex drive? Like it just wants to pollinate everything?
We're walking and he's just dropping acorns on us.
At the tree's current age, he's well past that stage.
Well, we have a happy
So
tree friend.
Happy little accident. So before all the wish stuff, there was a green cloak and then a wand with some
Oh,
infernal.
yes!
Hey,
Rano can now cast
cast
Identify. Yes, and I will do this! It is a Cloak of Elvenkind. And the other one... Oh, no! Wait, we can't do that. I don't have a pearl.
Do you not have 300 gold?
Where is he going to use that to buy a pearl in the middle of the swamp?
I don't know. In my games, we always just ruled if you had the gold, you could just... We didn't dick around with components. But this ain't my game, so... Quick! Look for oysters in the swamp. I don't know.
Odd, I'll let it pass. And even it does not.
Hey.
Nope, you need the pearl.
No! Quick, start looking through all of our loot. Anything we've picked up and haven't sold yet to see if there's a pearl we can remove.
What's a wand of magic? Question: does a wand of magic detection have a pearl in it?
Wait, I have these. Are any of them pearls? They just say precious stones.
It would be a semi-precious gem, I think.
Alright, I'll let you take 2 of your semi-precious gems to count them as pearls.
Alright, I have a pearl. So then I will cast Identify. And it's totally a Cloak of Elvenkind. And then the other thing we won't worry about. Nobody wants it.
I kind of want to see what that is.
Run of the Pack Keep is such a nice.
Do you know what's
item.
funny? What's funny is Ozzy was he's testing the command, and he was like, if it whatever it is, just give it to Lou. And then it was a Rod of the Pack Keeper, and it's like it only can go. Well, no, wait, isn't?
Well, yeah, Roland's a.
Yeah, well, but he's not a spellcaster. Well, I mean, he is, but he's not.
He still has a few Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah, but it requires a hand. He uses a weapon.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I use a lot of two weapon fighting.
It's alright, let them fight it out. I'm gonna go pee. We should have wished for a pearl, damn it!
Yeah, Twitch tried to tell us. Oh well.
So, roll it.
Lou, you can have it.
Nice. Because I was hoping I would have had a spell slot if I did.
Well, it appears that Crow will move up to Roland. It appears this cloak can suit either one of us. Tell me, do you feel more at home in the shadows or in the light?
Preferably the shadows.
And so it is. And he'll perform this really elaborate bow, sort of kneeling down and holding out the cloak to you in a very ritualistic manner. And so our hero walks in the light.
And Roland bows and thanks him and picks up the cloak.
Oh, I'm so glad I got one of these. It's awesome.
Do you know how to format your sheet to increase your save DC? It is here somewhere. Hold on. I don't know. Figure it out. But chat, help me out. I know you'll see it before I do. Magic attack modifier. 1. I'll save DC mod. There you go. Fixed. A level in Bard. That kinda... I respect that. Definitely, like, I get what I wanted, but it's bittersweet because that's one less level in Druid I get to take during this campaign. But that works. That's...
Don't
Well,
you?
if it... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, if it's Wish, and you can pretty much do whatever you want, why have that not just learn the spell? Or did he do that because he didn't want to unbalance the game, or what?
No,
So
it's...
that was the effect of him saying
That
he
was
wanted
the
to learn
effect,
spell.
yeah. I learned the spell by gaining a class in Bard. But that means that, like, this entire campaign goes to, like, 15. And whereas my initial plan was to go, 14 and 1,
It's now going to be 13, 1, and 1.
yeah, ends up hurting a little bit. How do
It's
you
kinda
have
smart,
3
actually, for
spells
Lucas to
at
do.
2/4 multi-class?
5,500 experience though.
Because I'm
which
level
is
5?
Pretty sweet.
I'm level 6 now?
I was still kind of hoping one of you would actually wish for the immortality.
Uh-oh, why?
Like, you get... They're both
Well,
full
because when
casters.
they said immortality, then Crow immediately followed that up with, well, heroes don't live forever. So if that wish was made, I'd be like, well, for one to live, another must die. Sorry, Crow.
Here's this chart. You're right
We're
here.
doing
So
Le-
if-
even
have
at
it
level
be a
3, I
monkey's
got
paw kind of wish.
I had 2 level 3
Yeah.
spells. Sure I did. At level 4, you had... Oh...
So are we taking a rest currently, or?
No, level 4 druid you should get.
Right now, he basically
Or
finished.
did I just take it on the
identifying
character mancer,
everything.
not realizing?
You guys have not been here long enough to actually take a rest. What are your guys' plans?
No, there. Nope.
Well, we're
I don't
on
have
solid
level
ground.
3. That's
Soggy,
okay.
but
We'll
solid,
have to
yes.
fix it later.
Yeah, I mean it's better than the boats.
Plus, you already cleared out the queen.
It's an opportunity for us to take a rest.
Yeah. And does it look like the path continues, or is this just a little island sort of thing and we'll have to continue by boat?
Just a little island, and all you can see are paths leading out by boat.
So if we were to take attempt to take a long rest now, assuming that we aren't
What the hell did I even get
interrupted,
from that
we would
bard? I got...
then,
Okay.
based on the timescale that
Message
you've given
and
us,
minor
we'd
illusion.
arrive at the castle at night. Is that correct?
If you do not stop,
Speak with
you
animals.
will
identify
arrive
Earth
roughly
tremor.
at night if you keep going.
Well, if we took a rest now, because it's still like what early evening.
Early evening.
Yeah, it's like what 6 p.m. something like that, 7 p.m. So
Yeah.
8 hours from now, and then we're only, from what you've said, about an hour out from the clearing that you mentioned. So we would probably arrive sort of in the middle of the night.
I said roughly 5 hours out.
Okay, so if it's 7 now, 5 hours of travel time would be midnight. A long rest. We'd be getting there, 8 a.m. We'd be getting there morning.
Okay, so Crow's intention will be that we can rest, but he would like to take an extra hour on top of the rest. That way, before we set out, he can acclimatize his eyes to the darkness and be useful if we're traveling in the dark. Again, this is based on the assumption that we get an uninterrupted rest.
Well, that's a point I can't see in the dark.
I just want to rest.
Well, would anybody object to taking an extra hour on top of the rest?
I would be fine with it.
We've all been. It's the same discussion as before about them getting away from us. If we're okay with maybe, with whatever, then yeah. If we're gonna take 1 hour, 2 hours, doesn't really matter. Oh, animal
I
friendship.
thought we were talking about a long rest plus an hour.
No, short rest.
Oh, well, short rest will definitely be at night, so I would definitely have to do that. Otherwise, I won't be able to see.
And I won't be able to see anyway.
I can make light so that we can see in the dark.
Yeah, I can make light, but as well with the gem of brightness, I guess it's just kind of localized. That's all, but that's an option, I guess.
At what point are we going to reach exhaustion, though? Do we want to be exhausted when we reach the castle? I mean, at this point, are we following the lizard men, or are we aiming for the castle and seeing what we find there?
Well, it's
The
exhaustion.
path you are traveling is heading in that direction. As for exhaustion itself, you're not going to be suffering from levels of exhaustion. It's just 1 day's worth of travel.
Not sure about sleep.
Okay.
It's
Well, I guess
okay,
we'll just
but-
go with the short rest for now. I won't use my
I'm trying to think if there's anything else on the bard list that might be better.
dark vision. I'll just rely on the gem of brightness.
So if we
How do I
are
have-
taking a short rest, how would I set up my route of packing?
I already set it up on your sheet. I already did it. Because it's technical.
Okay.
If you look at your safety seat, it's higher now.
Oh,
It
okay.
used to be 16, now it's 17.
Got it.
Alright, either way, Rano's said his piece. Short or long, I'm not gonna resist any further. So what are we doing? Let's just do something.
Short, it looks like.
Okay. So I will gain 2. I'll gain 2 level 1 slots. And my wild shapes.
Alright, after your guys' short rest, which was uninterrupted, what are you guys gonna do? who's riding where, basically.
We're back in the boats.
No, I'm going to ride on Quagmire. That boat.
All right. Well, I mean, that being the case, and Crow could probably all fit in one boat since we're all fairly lightweight characters.
Alright, you guys continue traveling. Stealth is not an option anymore.
What? You mean the giant, walking tree can't move stealthily? I'm offended.
As as soon as someone like thinks they hear something, the tree just goes still.
That seems legit to me.
I don't remember that tree always being there. Nah, it's fine. Just don't worry about it.
Just hold very still when they look.
Imagine it being like Looney Tunes, like how, or like just a cartoon show where like the bush moves slowly closer and closer.
Picking up its skirts as it does.
Alright. As you guys are traveling. Oh, I just realized what time it was. How far do you want us to go on this?
Up to you. If you want to keep going, we can keep going since we had a late start.
Alright. So as you guys are getting closer to the clearing, you guys can now see the base of the castle itself. Which looks kind of like that. It should have shared it with all you.
Yep, it did. Who's wearing the cloak, by the way? I didn't hear how that shook out.
Roland is.
Oh, right on. Oh, my God, that's brilliant. Next time we get to town, we need to buy lumber and rope. We'll affix swings to Quagmire. That way he can carry us all around.
I don't think he'll like that.
Would you like that, Quagmire? Quagmire shakes his branches. Yes, you would like that, Quagmire. Yes, you would. You're very good, Quagmire.
Do we see any? So we're approaching in the dark. Do we see any signs of lights or anything anywhere from in the castle?
You can see a few lights that are like flickering, like someone's holding a torch or a candelabra as they pass the various windows. You also see in the area that looks like the log houses, the little log sheds, you can see the like small fires, and you can see like a couple small campfires near like the reed huts.
And it looks like it's still marshy clear up to the castle, pretty much.
Yes, it is. I
I
mean, from where you are, it looks like the marsh completely surrounds the castle.
No. What?
So we're looking for lizard folk and or places where the smuggled goods are being stashed.
Okay. From my vantage point up on the tree, can I see anywhere that looks like that might be what we're looking for, where things are being held, or can we not see into the castle?
From your vantage point, it looks like anything that would have been of value
It's a
would be in
freaking-
inside the
JPEG?
castle
Get
somewhere
outta here.
proper. Outside, you can see, like I said, you can see the reed huts, the more sturdily built, like the log ones.
Do we see any
And some
sentries?
long houses. With it getting darker out, it's hard to make out if there are sentries, because if there are, they're not going to be near any of the fires that you guys can see.
So, using my newly learned message cantrip, I'm going to point at the party and talk to them telepathically. I'm not very good at this though. I just learned it, so it's gonna be like I'm shouting directly into your brain. Lou, what do you think we should do now?
Oh my god! You're even more annoying in my head. I don't know. Ask someone else and not yell at them.
I'm sorry. I just don't know how to use this. So I'm gonna point my finger at Isifa then from up on top the tree and send her a telepathic message. Isifa!
What?
What do we do now?
I think we just go straight up that rampart up to the door.
I will follow your lead. Why are they all JPEGs? God damn it. Hey.
Okay, so Asifa starts heading over to the left where it looks like we can go around that one long house to up the rampart.
And I will follow her on Quagmire.
Okay, you do realize the picture that they have in here is not doesn't
Yes.
have the everything on the outside.
I'm actually convinced that is a picture of Cragkeep Castle from Elm Up.
It's a beautiful picture.
Cragmaw Castle. There we go.
I'd ask
Sure.
what the thing is up on top, but I probably can't see it in the dark.
Just looks like another one of the houses.
Okay, well, so let me know what Asifa sees as she approaches.
God damn it. There we go.
Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a quick glimpse of the start, and I think we're gonna call it for the day.
Okay.
You guys are on the far left hand of the map. That is where your boats and Quagmire came to shore.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so large. I forgot.
We're so tiny.
It's so stupid. Okay.
All right, seeing all of this, I know we've just sort of got here. Crow would suggest that perhaps rather than just sort of catching our breath before assaulting the castle, that we try and find somewhere that we can hole up for a significant rest. That way our spellcasters can recover their energies and so on.
I would definitely prefer that.
The closest thing you guys have seen to a clearing to rest up where nobody was would be all the way back at that last point where Lou hit everybody with the fireball.
I say we just kind of huddle down on the shore here. You know, maybe underneath the boats. Oh my god. The tree.
Really, Rano?
What? He's a friend. You have to be able to see that he's friendly.
I saw the token disappear and it popped up, and I just saw the eyes.
That's great.
but I say we just hold up kind of on the shore here. Maybe turn the boats over, or at least just kind of huddle down near the boats and put the tree here, and you could watch us.
Can we at least go into the brush over there?
We could just climb up into Quagmire's branches, and he will cover us with his boughs and leaves, and hide us from danger.
Even Quagmire would blend in more on the other side there.
Sure, let's walk to the other side of the road, and then we'll lay down there.
Well, because I mean we're awfully exposed here. No, I was thinking the other way, Lou. North of us.
Yeah, right here.
Your other north, Lou.
Oh. Well, that way was more greener, but I guess we'll go this way.
Crow thinks that's a good idea.
Alright, let us go then. And Quagmire's gonna start walking. Thump, thump, thump.
Splosh, splosh.
Can I climb up in Quagmire?
Are you shouting up to Rano? I can't hear you up here.
I'm taking that as a yes.
You can reply telepathically when I send you a message.
I didn't know you sent me a.
Yeah, remember? I was talking in your head.
Can I climb up Quagmire?
Rano's gonna give instructions. Quagmire lowers a limb and holds it out like a hand, like he's gonna pick you up.
I'm going to accept.
And then with all his tree might, he's gonna throw you straight in the air.
Yeah, he's gonna yeet you into the water.
Oh no.
Oops.
So are we going to be able to end on a long rest?
No, I'm ending on.
Yes, I will let Quagmire's branches cover you guys so you can hide and take a long rest. And that's where we can pick up next week.
And you guys made fun of my giant tree.
Giant trees. Awesome.
Actually, it's where we can pick up the week after.
Yes,
Right,
because we
we're
are
off
out of
next
town.
week.
Yep. I'd ask for XP, but it's not going to matter for me anyway.
But it matters for me.
All right. You heard the man. That's it for today. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. And I will see you. Next stream would be tomorrow at noon for Ghosts of Saltmarsh. See you later, everyone.